Okay, put the volume up. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna make this like a little um training, but I don't know of what. The goal was to do like a Q&A or a training on whatever you guys have questions on. But we don't have a lot of people in, so I'm kind of just winging it. Um, unless you have a specific question or something that you want to learn how to do really quick. But other than that, what I am working on is, so there's this trend going around, it's called the Nicki Minaj trend, and it's everywhere now. No, Nicki Minaj challenge. So I'm just gonna do like a quick search of her, of what it is, so you guys can see first. So a lot of people are doing it. A lot of people are going way overboard with what it is that they're doing. So it's just like keeping your balance with one foot and then crossing your other leg over. So it's supposed to look like this in the front. A lot of people are doing it. It's become like very, what's the word? This person stood on like two dumbbells, which is kind of cool. It's supposed to be like very out there. So as you can see, a lot of people have done it. A lot of people have done it well. And I'm like, okay, so I want to try to see if I can have AI do it. So, so I tried. I tried a lot of times. And I think I finally got it. So I got this picture. Let me go over here. Where is it? No, it's in my downloads. So then I got, where is she? This image, and it's like the closest I have to doing it. And I wanted her to stand on a pinball because I'm like, you know what? I want it to be like something that can be like super weird, like just super impossible. Super impossible. And clearly this is very impossible, but I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'm going to do it with an AI and I'm going to do it like in a crazy way. So that's supposed to be me. That's supposed to be my AI twin. And I put her in New York. I said I wanted her to stand on a pinball, and she is. She's wearing red shoes, black mini skirt, I mean black mini dress, which is what I wanted, long black hair, long wavy black hair. Perfect, right? So I liked it and I went to Kling and I just animated her. I did a other couple images of myself. That's me. That's me again. I don't know what she's doing there, but I thought it was cute. That's me again. She was trying to do it, so it's not like I got it on the first go. I definitely tried a lot of times, but I thought she looked really cute there. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just use this. And then this one's cute too. At first, I had her like stand on top of a bunch of laptops. I don't know why, but I was just thinking about AIDU. So I had her stop like stand in front of a bunch of laptops and then crouch. So she was supposed to do the challenge, but it didn't go well, but I still like how it came out. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks cute. Maybe I could animate it and see what Kling can do. So that's where I went to Klingy. Klingy is the chat GPT, the custom GPT that I created a while back. And what I did was I just added a picture and then I said, give me a prompt of her squatting lower because she's not as low there. So it doesn't look, it doesn't look, um, it doesn't look like the challenge, you know what I mean? Because the women squat lower. So I said, I want a video prompt of her squatting lower in her position and then standing on one leg and then getting off the pinball. Like I wanted it to be seamless. And it gave me this prompt. So a confident young woman with long black hair, glowing brown skin, and a radiant smile, wearing a fitted black dress and red heels. She is balancing gracefully on top of a single white and red bowling pin in the middle of a dimly lit New York City street at night, neon signs, and the glowing spire of the Chrysler building behind her. All of that was unnecessary, to be honest. It was just trying to explain the image to the AI and then what it wants it to do. So the camera starts with a static close-up of her face, then slowly zooms out as she squats lower with control, maintaining perfect balance. She smoothly lifts one leg into a poised flamingo stance, arms out for stability, then gently steps off the pin and lands firmly on the streets. Warm golden orange city lights reflect off the pavement. Camera pans slightly to follow her movement. Ooh, I'm sorry, guys, I'm tired. Camera pans slightly to follow her movement with soft cinematic lighting highlighting her strength and elegance. So here, what I did was reverse prompting, where instead of asking for a prompt, I just gave it the picture and asked for a video prompt of what I wanted the picture to do if I send it to Kling AI. So that's what I did. I messed up with this one because I used Kling AI 2.1. I haven't used Kling in a while, so it's my fault. I used Kling 2.1 for this one when I was supposed to use Kling 2.1 Master. So this is how 2.1 looks. I'm gonna put it bigger. It doesn't look great. Oh God, I don't want this in the way. There you go. It looks like, look at her leg. She just looks like this distorted. It looks very bad. Like that, if I wanted to, I can cut that part off to there and that's it. The rest is so unnecessary. So I'll probably still use it, to be honest, because that up to right there, no, up to right here is where I would do it. But again, that's not the model I wanted to use for Kling AI. So I did it again with the master, which it did really good. It did very well. See, her legs are perfect. She's trying to show off there. The only thing that looks unnatural is the way that she comes off of the pinfall. Because if you see the video clearly, the pinball starts like shaking when she's like trying to balance, which looks realistic. See, like at the end, she looks a little robotic, but it looks really cool. So you best believe I'm definitely going to be posting that. I'm definitely going to be posting that. And then this one, I thought she was really cute. So here's a picture. I think I already showed you guys. No, that's the video. Where's the picture? Here. See, so that's the picture. That's my clone. On top of a bunch of laptops. And I'm like, okay, well, I want to see if Kling can have her like twerk. I want to see if she can like twerk or like just dance in her position without standing up. So I wanted to see like what that would look like because I've never done a video like that. So I asked Klingy, I'm like, for this one, I sent it the picture again, the picture I wanted. And I put, can you have her dance in her position already, flirty, twerking? I didn't want to add the word twerking because I don't know if ChatGPT was going to be like, no, I can't do this, or Kling was going to be like, no, absolutely not, but it was done. So I'm very surprised. So this is the output. So in the beginning, you can kind of just see that it's explaining what it is. So she is squatting low in a poised position on a tall stack of closed black laptops in the middle of a brightly lit city street at night, surrounded by blurred yellow cabs and glowing neon lights. Static camera captures her from a frontal angle, low angle, as she begins to subtly bounce and twerk in place. Flirty and rhythmic hip movements with her heels steady and her core strong. She glances over her shoulder playfully and runs her fingers through her hair, maintaining a flirty vibe. Vibrant lighting reflects off the cars and pavement with a warm nightlife glow. The scene is bold, stylish, and full of sass with smooth motion and natural balance. So I'm like, let me just copy and paste. I didn't even read the whole thing, to be honest, because I trust Klingy like the back of my hand. Every time I give Klingy either an image or an idea or a vision of what I want for a video, it does it perfectly. So I never read it. I just like submit. So I on Kling AI app, I downloaded the picture here where it says image to video. I added the picture right here in the start frame. And then I added the prompt right here. And then I change this to 10 seconds and then I generate. But obviously you have to make sure you're using Kling 2.1 master. When you put it for 10 seconds, 200 credits. So that's 200 credits per video, but they come out very, very, very well to the point that it has the capacity of going viral, um, which mine did in one of the groups that I posted it on. So now this is a video of what she was doing. She looks a little bit flirty, but this is what she's doing. She's dancing. There, I think she's doing too much. See, like she's going, and then she's going way too fast. See, she was going way too fast. I probably can slow it down. I'll probably like split it in Canva and slow it down. So it looks a little bit more natural. But yeah, it came out really good. I'm really, really surprised. So I'll probably post that too. I'll post it too. And that's a second one that I did. So that's all I've been doing today because there's some things that I want to do. Like I'm trying to promote a couple of things. So, oh, that actually gave me an idea. I got a really good idea right now. Let me see. Because I also have the VO3 Pro Prompter GPT that I created. So let me see if I can do the same thing here. Okay, let's try. So I'm going to add this. Oh, that's a video. Just kidding. I'm going to add the picture. And I'm going to ask for the same thing. I want her to dance in her position and be very flirty and have her twerking. Let's see. So I'm doing the same thing, but I'm going to do it with VO3 because VO3 now has a frame to image, image to video, like frame to video. So it always asks me a ton of questions before then. So let me just see if I want to answer. Whew. Yeah, I knew it was going to tell me something. Okay, so what's the intended vibe or purpose of the video? Let's just do uh provocative energy. That's terrible. Um, and like I said, the first time I do something like this, because I don't like doing content like this at all. I feel like AI, it's a whole nother ball game. But I mean, everybody, everybody has their preference or what they want to use AI for. I just feel like I don't want to use AI for that. Because it could do so much more. But anyway, should she stay squatting on the laptops or can she stand up and or change position? She can stay squatting, but can bounce up slightly. Let's see how that goes. Because the other one, the way Kling did it was she was bouncing like up. And when I say bouncing, it's like she almost gets up, but she's not fully standing. She just like goes up a little bit and then bounces back down. So that's what I mean. Do you want the videos to stay in the same urban street? Yes. New York City at night in the middle of the street. Okay, and then 4, do you want audio? Yes. I want her dancing to music that is a beat, hip hop style, whatever. Okay. And so twerking and flirty movements need to be stylized carefully, especially to stay within Google's community standards. Okay. Is this meant to be fun, cheeky, like a confident dance move, elegant, sassy, bold? Let's say more bold, nightlife energy. Copy and paste. Okay. So I responded to the questions that my custom GPT asked. And then this is the entire prompt to put into Flow. And this is Flow. This is where I get my VO3 images. So confident woman of blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read it. Not going to read it. I'm just going to go ahead and post it. And hopefully it's what I want. Because if not, then I'm going to do text to video first. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to do frame and ask ChatGPT, can this same prompt be used for frame to video on Flow? Or I don't know if it needs to, yes, this prompt can be used, blah, blah. To work at its best, you need to pair it with an uploaded frame, obviously. Okay. Here's how to make the prompt print. Okay. Okay, perfect. So this is the prompt it told me to use. So you see how it's a lot smaller. Use audio both available. So you see how it's a lot smaller than this prompt. So this prompt, I always have it break it down by scene. So it's what's happening, where there are visual styles. So what's around, how do you want the video to come out? How do you want the camera to record the video, the audio in the background, and shot list. So it goes by second, scene by scene, exactly what will happen, and then the end. So that's how it is tailored right now. Now I'm going to paste that and then do frames to video and add, oh, I don't want to generate no video. I clicked on the wrong one, cancel. Frame to video and then add the same picture, this one. That's fine. Eventually, actually, yeah, that's fine. Eventually I can just adjust it with Canva by resizing. Okay. And it's uploading. So while that uploads this one, oh my gosh, I already know. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And then this one's already done. So we'll see what came up. It's not being fancy. I don't know if I liked it because she's not dancing. Well, she's kind of, she's kind of moving. It's okay. I definitely like Kling video better because it allowed me to do what I wanted. Which, by the way, maybe I can copy the same prompt using Kling. We'll see if that works and use that, then use the same image, but I'm not gonna hit go until the other video's done to see if it did what I wanted. So this is what I do for fun. This is what I do for fun, but the videos I make, I always make sure that it's done with a purpose so that when I post promotion on Facebook, which would be either in different groups or in my own feed, I just make sure that I make it relevant to what I'm posting about. And that's how I get a lot of views in my videos and my content. And I just always tailor it to what I'm doing at the moment. These were a couple of ones that I wanted VO3 Pro Prompter GPT to do for me, but it just wasn't going the way I wanted it to go. Yeah, I don't know what was the purpose of that. Um, I was just asking for like a very funny ad for AIDU, and that wasn't funny. So I told it, and I'm like, that's not funny. So then it gave me this one.
You know prompts now. You're enrolled at AIDU. You know prompts now. You're enrolled at AIDU.
So what's wrong about this one is he has two toothbrushes in both hands. Um, um, in the beginning, what it's saying is, you know prompts now. And then it tells him like you're enrolled at AIDU at the end. But it's supposed to be funny because he just got up, he's brushing his teeth, which it doesn't even look like he's brushing his teeth. And they just come in and give him a graduation hat and be like, hey, you're enrolled. Congratulations. You know what I mean? Without him being like, what the heck, but it wasn't funny. The way I read it, I thought it was going to be funny, but it just wasn't funny. So I'm like, okay, let me try another one. And then it came up with this one.
Welcome to AI Disruptors University. Please accept your diploma.
See, so this one's bad also because look at this long ass hand that looks like a leg. Handing him a graduation cap. It just looks so like I'm like I don't understand what's going on. Like back here looks like an ATM, but it's supposed to be a drive-through. And instead of so what was supposed to happen is instead of ordering the food, the speaker is supposed to say, "Welcome to AI Disruptors University. Please accept your diploma." And then the hands are supposed to reach out the window and put a graduation cap on him. Um, and then he just like blinks and then shrugs and then drives forward. Here it just looks like he's like standing up and it's just like so unrealistic. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I tried another one. I'm like, let's just do one more. And this is all credits, by the way. Credits are expensive. So I tried one more and I'm like, let me see if this will work. And this is what came out. I really hope that you guys can hear. Let me just make sure because, okay, yeah, share sound. Let me make sure I didn't take it out because I think I bumped into it. Okay. So yeah, this was supposed to be like a young man enters a coffee shop, but instead of ordering, he's handed a student ID and walks straight into a graduation ceremony he didn't sign up for. So he's saying like, I thought that was funny. I'm like, okay, let me see. And then it just, okay, it just doesn't look realistic. He looks scared as hell though, but anyway, back to this. So this is the one I just created. And then this one's of me. There you go, girl. Go, girl. You're doing it. You're dancing. Look at you. Oh my God. I don't know how I feel. Wow. So I'm gonna have to post both. I'm gonna have to post both and be like, which one do you think is VO and which one do you think is Kling? Because that is very, very impressive. I don't even know if I want to do this, to be honest. I don't want to waste more credits. So I'm not gonna do it. Like this was in case this didn't come out bad, but it came out pretty well and I'm pretty impressed. So we're just gonna delete it. We're gonna take out the first frame. I'm going to download it. Okay. Because that came out very good. I'm very impressed. So this one, since it doesn't have audio, a lot of people are going to be like, yeah, well, that was probably with Kling because there was no audio, even though you could do audio with Kling. Um, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it. I'm going to do two things, and then I'm going to post it and have people choose. So I'm going to, where is it? Video? Let me see. video landscape, because I think that's how both were. I don't remember. Let me see. I have bad memory. Okay, yeah, that's how both were. So I'm going to upload both videos. So it's this one and this one, right? And then this one, oops, is it wrong? Sorry. I'm gonna add this one here. So this is VO3. She is dancing up a storm. I'm going to resize it to a real size, but I need to make sure. I hope it's able to allow me to resize. Let me see if I could try to resize it. Social media. Let's do TikTok video or story. Let's do story. Resize. Let's see what that does. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, but I don't need twice, so I'm gonna delete this one. Okay, so that's one. I think that's fine as far as how much it takes off. I didn't want it to take that much off. Maybe let me see if I can resize again. Custom size. First, I want to see what is the resize for the story. So it's 1080 by 19. So I'm gonna do 1200, 1920. Let me see. Let's do 1200. Okay, let's see if that works. Square landscape, resize. Let's see. I think that's better. I cannot. Okay, and then the next one is going to be Kling. I feel like the only way they'll know for Kling is because it's 10 seconds. So I have to cut this one. So let's do that. Let's do a little bit from the front. I don't wanna cut it. I don't wanna cut it, but people are gonna know. Let's just do 8 seconds. See how that goes. Let me see. I think that's okay. Let's do that, okay? But it also needs music, so let's click on done. Let's edit. Video speed is good. Play automatically. I need to give it volume. I may have to do it separately from the other one, to be honest, because I want to edit this one. Unless, let me do audio. Here it is. And let's do hip hop. Trap. Mm-mm. Oh God, I forgot his name. Let me just look for. Oh, recently used. Okay, let's see. Now I just feel like that's too. Let me lower this. Is way too high. I feel like that's too
Checking
low.
out, never checking in. We been outside, not going in. Hope you had a mattress where you sleeping on.
So let me see.
And all my niggas outside ain't going in. Yeah. We been hanging outside.
No. And I also feel like it has to be.
She fill my mind up with ideas. I'm the highest in the room. Hope I make it out. Insane. Almost had me thinking you was different, yeah. Now I'm out here wildin' with my hips. Now I'm out here wildin' with my.
Let's see.
You thought you was slick, but you slipping, yeah. Almost had me thinking you was different, yeah. Now I'm out here wildin' with.
Oh man, I don't want it to be 8 seconds. I feel like it's missing the good parts. Let me see if I could move it a little bit this way. Let me see. Okay, that works. So let's see now. It's the first part.
You thought you was slick, but you slipping, yeah. Almost had me thinking you was different, yeah. Now I'm out here wildin' with.
Too low. It's too slow. And I guess it has to be like, let me just put hip hop. I guess it has to be one where the song that you use, it's not hip hop instruments. Oh, it's not, and then let me put a beat, that's fine too. It can't be like a song that's obvious because the other one is not. So they can easily like,
Stopping live, writing raps, rocking bombs, dropping time, blocking line. Life is.
y'all, I put a beat.
On the mic, ain't nothing in my sprite but Sprite.
And I put things. Let's see. Okay, I'll take that. So let us I don't want to like or more like this. Okay. Okay. So that's that. So that's one and that's the other. What I'm going to do is, this is so I didn't have to do it separate. I'm just going to download the first one and then the second one. I'm not going to put it together. So download page 1. And then I'm going to download page 2. Both of them should be their own video with music, and then I'm going to post it and I'm going to ask what people think, which is which. Because it's fun and it builds engagement, and why not? And people will be like, oh my gosh. So then that'll bring them to your page, trying to figure out what you are doing. And it boosts engagement and curiosity, of course, where people would want to be like, okay, I may want to do this. So I hear my daughter walking over here. Okay, downloaded. Now I'm doing part 2. Now I'm doing part 2. So part 2 is the Kling version. I'm just going to upload it. And then again, post it on Facebook. So I can do the, let me just ask ChatGPT to create it for me because I don't even feel like writing today. So let me say, I made 2 videos with for my AI clone, one for Kling AI and the other using VEO3. Both came out so good. I added music to the Kling video on Canva, and I am going to save and post both of them side by side and ask people what platform they think I used. Can you generate this Facebook post for me and make it fun? Okay. Again, I'm doing this because I want to be lazy today. So, so yeah. Let's try. So that's downloaded. Let's see what this has to say. AI magic test time. I created 2 jaw-dropping videos of my AI clone, but here's a twist. One was made with Kling AI, the other with VL3. I added music, style, and my signature touch. I may take that part off. And now I'm putting them side by side. I need your opinion. Which one do you think is which? Please drop your guesses in the comments. Don't just go past. These came out so good, I shocked myself. Let's see who can spot the difference. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll adjust it to what I wanted to say, and that's what I'll use. So, okay, I created 2 jaw-dropping videos of my AI clone, but here's the twist. One was made with Kling AI, the other with VO3. I'm just gonna take this whole sentence off. Which do you think is which? Drop your guesses in the comments. And don't just scroll past. These came out so good, I shocked myself. Let's see who can spot the difference like a true AI detective. That's funny. So I'm gonna copy this and also like post it in a group that I'm in. The reason I do that is because I pay for the group that I'm in to promote. So I have to put like a hashtag. Okay, so these are the 2 side by side. There you go. So okay. I'm done. So wait. Because I'm confused when it's like this. So I think this is Kling. Let me just post it. Okay, so I'm gonna post it. Next. I'll put it in some of the groups that I own. So the AI promo lounge, profit off prompts. I'll put it in digital marketing lounge, female CEO society, humble and paid, mom-owned businesses. Let's put it in an AI group. Hopefully they'll, because they never approve anything. Don't quote me on that. I think it's because most of my stuff is like promoting. I'm just gonna put in a bunch of groups until it tells me to stop. Baddie's gone digital. Girls gone faceless. Okay, that's it. That's it. So, actually, no. Let's go back. I don't want girls gone faceless. I'll do creator in Canva. Okay, so done. That's done. So now I'm just gonna post it. Okay, so let it do its thing. And then I'm going to go to the group that I paid to promote in and post it in here for fun. So post here. It's the same, yeah, same thing because I copied it. Then we're gonna do this and this, open. And then we're gonna post. Oh, I forgot my hashtag, but it's fine. I'll go back and change that. But I'm very excited because I know it's gonna boost engagement and it's just a fun video for a fun Saturday. But it goes to show just how many things you can do with AI and what you can tailor it to for that moment. And then, obviously just going from there. So I didn't even expect to do this. I was just showing you guys what I was already doing, which I thought was fun. Edit post. Let's go down here and add my hashtag and then save. Okay. So I hope it's okay because the faces look kind of like. I'm done. And this one. That's hilarious. Okay, so let it do its thing. And that's it. So that's pretty much it. There's going to be another video, I think next week. I'm going to do another video next week. I think I'm gonna make let me see, because I did it earlier. Yeah, so this is today. Next week at 3, August 3rd at 3 is when we're gonna do the VO3 training. So I'm gonna go through exactly how I do a ton of VO3 videos. I kind of touched on it today, but I'm gonna go in depth with like what I look for and whenever I want character consistency and all of that. So I'll do that, and then I'll obviously let you guys know, share the video, and record the video and then paste it, and that's it. So that's it. So it was supposed to be a quick video, and this is very quick. I know there's only a little bit of you in here, but that's totally okay. So I'm gonna stop recording and then I'll just post the recording once it's completed on my end.